Hi everybody, this is Dr. Tufail. I welcome you all in the class of Introduction to Literature for BS English Part 1. In our previous classes, we talked about what literature is and what are its genres. Then we talked about elements of literature and impulses of literature. We also critically analyzed the classification of the themes in literature and how literature and societies are connected, and how writers and literatures are interlinked, and what is the importance of an individual writer's personality when he is going to produce a work. Today's class, we are going to talk about what is the style of a writer. Style is a specific qualities of a writer through which we can identify a particular author. And that is the style that makes a particular writer different from the rest of writers. And this is the individuality, which is very much important, and that's going to add to the quality of that specific writer. So, as in today's class, we are going to talk about what is a style and how it is important in this way that this is going to connect. So, so when we look at a study of a style, okay, you know that a style is the index of a personality. What is basically style? Style basically indicates the use of language. जब एक राइटर लिखता है तो वो किस तरह की लैंग्वेज को यूज करता है जिसको हम डिक्शन कहते हैं. डिक्शन से मुराद है सिलेक्शन ऑफ वर्ड्स क्या है, ऑर्डर ऑफ वर्ड्स, फ्रेजेस, क्लॉजेस इन हिज वर्क, way to express, type of message, context, etc. So when a writer is using the language, okay, then you get the use of language in writing literature. Number one thing, and this shapes him. Okay, each writer has his own way, individuality. उसका एक अपना अंदाज होता है चीजों का लिखने का. The choice of words, the turn of phrases, the structures of sentences, their peculiar rhythms and the cadence. एक राइटर्स की मखसूस जो क्वालिटी होती है जिस तरीके से वो लिखता है, that makes him unique from the other writer. So that is very necessary that each writer should have his her own style. And Hudson cites the definition of two writers to indicate how style is the index of writers. Personally, for Pope, style is the dress of thought. पोप कहते हैं कि जो स्टाइल होता है वो आप थॉट को जब एक राइटर लिख रहा होता है अपनी थॉट को कन्वे कर रहा होता है, तो अपनी थॉट को किस तरीके से वो ड्रेस करता है, दैट इज स्टाइल. ओके, दिस इज द स्टाइल इज द ड्रेस ऑफ ए थॉट. वेयर इज फॉर कार्लाइल, in Thomas Carlyle, another prose writer, very famous prose writer, he said style is not the coat of the writer, but his skin. कि स्टाइल कोई कोट नहीं है, ड्रेस नहीं है जो जब वो चाहेगा वो उसको उतार के रख देगा. नहीं, वो उसकी स्किन है जिसको आप रिमूव नहीं कर सकते. मकसद वो इसका इंटीग्रल पार्ट है एक राइटर्स का, व्हाट वी कैन नॉट बी सेपरेटेड फ्रॉम दैट इज original from his personality or part. Okay, Hassan said that Pope failed to understand the organic characters of his style. It is not only dress of thought, but it's his skin. For him, style is something external from the writer, which he can put on or take off at his will. अब यहाँ पे हडसन जो है ना वो काला अपने जो है ना वो पोप को क्रिटिसाइज कर रहा है. वो कह रहा है कि वो स्टाइल को एक्सटर्नल पार्ट कंसीडर करता है कि जब राइटर ने चाहा कोट की तरह उतार दिया या पहन दिया. It's not a way like a coat, okay, wherever you like you can put it on or you can take it off. No, your style is your unique property, and that is just it can't be segregated. You can't have multiple varieties of styles in a with a one writer. It's not possible. So Hudson says that style is not something external, but is the skin of author from which he cannot be separated. He cannot separate it. And that are the qualities. Whenever we analyze his work, we come up with certain qualities or certain ingredients, certain features, certain properties, or certain attributions, and on that basis we denote that this may be the work of Latif or Bulla or Bahu or Shakespeare or Milton or Shelley in this way. So every spirit builds its own house. So as the writer says, every writer has their own style. Okay, Nassan agrees with the Newman's idea that style is the shadow of a writer. Shadow follows the man wherever he goes. You cannot get rid of your shadows. Shadows, the integral part of your personality. It remains with you wherever you are, wherever you go. So style is a part, it's like a shadow. And style also follows the writer's study. Hudson also agrees with the style is the personal use of language. Yes, exactly. When a writer is writing a poetry, a novel, a fiction, or drama, any piece of literary work, he's using language. And the way he chooses and uses his or her language, that is the quality of his style. Okay, so he says that the strong and succession of ideas, thoughts, feelings, images, speculations, which control the author, find the best expressions in his own language. So the personal experiences of a person cannot be others. Thus, the personal use of language makes the style personal in outlook. Okay, so that is where individuality. And Hudson makes it clear that majority of the men use the language of their time as they find it, but man of genius use the language to his own purpose, and the molds it according to his own peculiarities. Okay. So majority of the people they simply use the language. This is the language of a time, and they use it accordingly. But the great writers have this quality. Okay, they mold this language. Okay, well, the way they mold, the way they change this language, okay, that becomes a special quality to that writers. Okay, so they simply they put it in a way that it becomes quite unique and quite different from the other people. Okay, so style is not only the living product of artist's personality, but it's also the transparent record of his intellectual, spiritual, artistic growth. Okay, फिर ये भी होता है कि जब आप एक राइटर्स को पढ़ रहे होते हैं हमें पता चल जाता है कि वो आर्टिस्टिकली कैसे ग्रो कर रहा है इंटेलेक्चुअली कैसे ग्रो कर रहा है और बाकी फ्रॉम डिफरेंट पर्सपेक्टिव में वो किस तरीके से डेवलप कर रहा है ग्रो कर रहा है उसके जो डिफरेंट पीरियड्स में डिफरेंट लिखने के स्टाइल से पता चलता है कि उसमें किस तरीके से डेवलपमेंट हो रही है A careful observation of his style will inform the reader of the writer's education, the influence that shaped him. जब आप किसी राइटर्स को पढ़ते हैं तो उसके स्टाइल से पता चलता है कि उसकी क्वालिफिकेशन क्या है उसने कहाँ कहाँ से इन्फ्लुएंस लिया है shaped him in mold his nature और कहाँ कहाँ पर वो असरअंदाज हुआ है किस तरीके से उसने चीज़ों को आइडियाज को शेप किया है द मार्कर ऑफ हिज पर्सनैलिटीज उसकी शख्सियत क्या है द बुक ही लिव्ड विद किस किताबों में वो रहा है पढ़ा है द डेवलपमेंट ऑफ हिज थॉट उसकी अपने आइडियाज की कैसे डेवलपमेंट हुई है हिज चेंजिंग आउटलुक अपॉन द वर्ल्ड और दुनिया पे उसकी सोच किस तरह चेंज हो रही है देखिए राइटर्स की शुरू शुरू में देखिए ये इकबाल ही था जिसने लिखा था कि सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा बट देन लेटर ऑन इकबाल का चेंज ओके और वो जो 1908 में इकबाल जो यहाँ से यूरोप गया था और 1908 के बाद 2 साल के बाद जो इकबाल यूरोप से वापस आया था उसमें फर्क था और उसने वहां जाकर ये कहा था कि मुसलमान को मुसलमान कर दिया हंगामे यूरोप ने मीन्स व्हेन ही वेंट देयर then he got a change so that's a continuous change no writer is constant or static. Their thoughts are evolving, their ideas are evolving, their language is evolving, and their patterns, their certain standards of writings are evolving. So that's all about a kind of a process. Again, these are unique properties of each writer. तो स्टाइल हर राइटर्स की एक अपनी प्रॉपर्टी होती है जिस तरीके से वो लिखता है और जिस तरीके से वो चीज़ों को बिहेव करता है दैट्स द स्टाइल ऑफ राइटर makes the readers aware of his personality. Hence, we can say that a style is the index of writer's personality. With the help of that style, you can clearly, categorically, specifically identify, segregate, separate, and just distinguish writers and those qualities are characteristics. Okay, so thank you very much. Stay in touch. See you in the next class. Bye.